Shandor here, and today is a quick one about discouragement. Now, yesterday a kind lady on my team messaged me on Facebook, and she was having a bad day, and I saw she was maybe having some doubts or asking the maybe starting to wonder if she was at the right place. Now, look, first 2 years of my network marketing career, I completely sucked. I didn't know which end of the world was up. I didn't know what I didn't know. And I ran around pointing fingers at people and being aggressive about it, which didn't help. It led me down the wrong path quite a lot of times, lots of time, energy, money spent on the wrong things just because I wasn't willing to listen. And I wasn't willing to listen to the right people, and I listened to the wrong people instead, like people who didn't have what I was after, people who never traveled the path which I was traveling, and people who weren't at where I was wanting to go. Now, that can obviously lead to discouragement, and that's why I understand discouragement perhaps more than some other people, though I can tell you that no mid-level or even high-level leaders in network marketing um, have have got there without overcoming discouragement. Now, there, in any case, in all of our careers, there comes a point where you start to wonder that, oh, maybe this is great, it does well, but maybe it's just not for me. Maybe I'm not one of those few special people who are meant to have success. Maybe I don't have the DNA, or maybe I don't have the special background. I'm just too young, old, dumb, clever, educated, overeducated, undereducated to learn all this. And look, I can tell you, nothing can be further from the truth. It just doesn't work like that. That's a complete lie. If you hear or say or think things like, I'm not meant for network marketing, that's not true. It's not how it works. I understand discouragement, and some time ago I read a story, or maybe I've heard it on a video. It was a bit on the religious end, but it was talking about the devil and the devil's tools, and it said something interesting. It said that the devil's number one tool is discouragement, because once he can implant discouragement into you, plant this little seed of discouragement into you, then all his other tools, the lies, the scheming, whatever, they all start to work once the gate is opened by discouragement. So, and look, what do you think the top leaders in network marketing, not just in Empower Network, but all the other ones, what do they have in common? Um, um, Nothing really. They don't have they don't have the same background, they don't have the same DNA, they don't have the same skills, they don't have anything in common together, perhaps other than having overcome discouragement to get where they are. So the stuff that they have both coming in, is the broadest spectrum ever. So guess what you need to succeed in network marketing, any kind of network marketing, online, offline, whatever. You need to have a burning desire, so you actually take action. Okay, this is not a job. You're an entrepreneur. No one's going to tell you what steps to take to climb up the stairs. You have to do it yourself. You have to burn it on enthusiasm, and the way will open, but only once you start taking action. You can't steer a parked car. You can't you can't steer a parked car. If it doesn't move, it doesn't matter which way you turn the wheel. You'll still be standing in one place. So anyway, burning desire, again, willingness to to work, willingness to take action, burning desire, willingness to take action. I kind of covered that already. And willing to be coachable, willing to just follow directions, even if you don't understand why you're given those directions, and even if your education or your background or your friends or your family tells you or doesn't approve of it. But look, if you want to get somewhere, you have to take advice from people who are already there, not from people who have no interest in going there, or not from people who have failed to go there. Okay? Right, so those are the 3 points: burning desire, willingness to work, and being coachable. Okay, and more than anything else, you have to make the decision that I am doing this. Not tomorrow, not next week, not next month. I am taking action now. I'm not going to try. I am doing it right here, right now, with what I have, without waiting for the perfect plan, without waiting for the perfect tools, without waiting for having more time, or without waiting for having more money, because you can do what you need to do already with what you have. Okay? And hey, if you have an organization and they're not following you, then over time you'll get better and they start to listen if you're consistent. And if they're quitting on you, you stick to it, you can do this, and over time they will listen to you, and you will be able to keep your pipeline full. You can keep your pipeline full even if people are quitting on you. So don't give up on yourself, and don't ever let discouragement get the best of you, because you're awesome. And look, network marketing is not perfect. I know it's not perfect. I never said it was, but it still is a better way than the job world. It is the #1 way to freedom for average folks like me and you and whoever may be listening to this. I'm not Luke Skywalker. I'm just an average guy, and I'm still making this happen. And chances are, if I can do it with my weird accent, then you can do it as well. And freedom is just priceless. It's worth fighting through the bad days. It's worth sticking to it when the challenges come. It's worth doing crap work when you're so down that you can do great work, just so you do something, just so you take action. And look, anybody can do this, but not everybody will. Be on the side. Be the pro who will do it. Do what's necessary, and it will get better over time if you just decide not to be shaken, period, and to do whatever it takes. If you decide to be a professional, if you decide to go pro. And I'll see you at the top. Ta-ta.